Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another episode of Rage Across New York. As Simon Frost, also known as Unicorn's Fury or as Prince Eternal Rest, has after his training and his usual guardian duties, will make his way quite hurriedly to the cabins of what used to be their cub cabins. What now is serves as a cabin for one of the packs. And he's going there. He'll knock on the door, looking quite what he has on his mind is quite something that needs to be talked about quickly and needs to be done quickly. And
when you come up to the pack cabin, you actually see Aedan sitting there on the benches, smoking a cigarette. And he kind of looks up as you can see like a redheaded woman just go in, which you assume is his wife. He kind of rubs his chin and looks up. Heard you were looking for me, lad.
Yeah. And he'll look around. Is this safe to talk about the problems with
It's cool. You look into his wife and she closes the door. You can tell you can smell off her, she's kin.
Yeah. The problems with William, they're going next fucking level.
Yeah, of course.
They're going next fucking level. He's no longer at the point.
Okay, all right.
He's no longer at the point where what he says is going against the teachings of Unicorn. What he's saying is going against the teachings of the Guru Nation. He is talking about killing all of humanity. Just a sec.
Chin.
Just a sec. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that, but yeah, I'll say he was. The worst thing he said was that a guru as an individual isn't important. He said that if one of us died, it didn't matter because there would be another guru behind them, anyways.
Oh. No nod. What prompted this conversation? Is he just going around saying this willy-nilly like?
No, Karsha came and asked information about the Guardians. She wishes to join the Guardians, and she had asked what it's like to be a Guardian, and he started going on about that she was doubting herself and going on about what it's like to be a part of the Go Nation. And then went on to say that kind of shit.
Yeah. He just rubs his chin again. Right. Have you told anyone else this?
Not yet. Felix knows. He's the only one that knows yet. And Katja is supposed to go tell her alpha.
Probably best I to talk to Zlatine about this. I'll have a word with Eric.
Yeah, something must be done quickly. I don't know him, but this isn't someone that would have chosen the path of unicorn anymore. He
No.
fucking talks to about himself in third person.
When you stray too far to one of them, you end up corrupting yourself. I think that's what's after happening from what I've been told. So I'm going to talk to Eric. And action is going to be need to taken. I think we've dilly-dallied long enough on this topic.
Yeah, he'll like just nod. Oh yeah.
Did he say anything else?
Not that I can think of now. He seems to keep quiet. He doesn't even talk to his back anymore, except when he needs to.
And then we're still fucking placating him and taking care of him. Just shakes his head.
Yeah. How the fuck are we supposed to fight the enemy as one army if he won't even talk to his own fucking back?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. This has gone beyond a simple matter. It's escalated and we need to handle it quickly. Because if he's not talking to his pack and he's not doing God knows what he's getting up to, I don't trust it as much as everyone tells me the Wyld is okay. It's not.
Not that far. Not when it's that far. It's not.
This would be a different story if he was, say, influenced by the Weaver or the Worm. And I don't see why they're taking so fucking special attention to it. It's all bad. They're enemies for a reason.
Yeah.
And someone very close that I know went through something very, very similar to William White, and we got him treated. Now, I don't know why we're so fucking hesitant to do it to him. So, you talk to Tatahine and you tell her things are escalating and people are going to end up taking actions that she won't like. And actions that will end up being out of her control. And that's not a threat, lad. I think you know what will happen.
No, that's not a threat. That's just
Fact.
that's a fact. A fact. Yeah.
Yeah,
Things
it's
like
not
that.
an agreement, yeah. But tell it to her delicately. She's a Raya, despite her, whatever she is, she's still a Raya. She's still fostering. So tell it to her delicately. But make sure what you tell her is firm.
And he'll nod.
Kind of rub his chin. So Katja's joining the Guardians, is she?
She wishes to. And to be frank, well, as a fighter, she might not be the best. I mean, she has skill, but she's very wise. When I was in Chicago with the Striders, things could have gone very wrong if it wasn't for her.
So she's proved her cowardice then? She's proved false of her cowardice that she claimed before then? That's good.
Yeah.
She did tell you about her little story, didn't she?
She didn't tell me everything. I know that, like me, she used to be, follow Fenris, but and she told me that
She's different to you,
she
lad.
told me that it wasn't her choice, that it changed.
He laughs long. Yeah. See, the difference between you and her, lad, you chose, she ran. Because it got tough. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Just remember, this is some advice about people like that. And I don't mean it in any sort of nasty way about her, but it's from my experience of what I see. Keep one eye on her, always, because you never know. That fear, it captures everyone, one way or the other. And she could be the difference between you living and dying. So keep one eye on her at all times in a fight. Just so you know. If she runs, you get ready. Because I know if someone left me on my own, I'd make sure I got out alive.
Yeah, you're not. I may no longer be. I may no longer. Sorry, go ahead.
You just nod at him, you know.
I may no longer be a get of Fenris, but I still believe in fighting till the end, unless Alpha or Araya tells me to. I will fight, and I will keep on fighting till I fall.
It's got nothing to do with being a get offenders, lad. Simple survival. We're in an army. We're fighting a war. And if one of you can't trust one of your men to stand beside you, you keep a goddamn close eye on them. So when you know they're breaking away, you cover your brothers and sisters. And then when all the deed is done, you can say to yourself, I made sure that our mistakes were made and corrected. It's about yourself, lad. Because cravens like that carry everyone down. Everyone. One way or the other. And she'll have to answer for that someday. And I don't mean it in a nasty way. I actually respected Katja a lot at one point. But I cannot abide cowardice. Particularly not when what we've seen and what we're fighting against.
And hell not. Yeah.
I may sound harsh, but I'm from a harsh sept. A harsh world.
No, you're right. Cowardice, running away can't be tolerated.
You nod in agreement. Good lad. People may not respect you among the get, but if you serve your duty and do what needs to be done, I guarantee you, even in a sept like this, you'll earn their favour and respect. Because at the end of the day, tribes and tribes are tribes, but it's our deeds that echo for all eternity, Grants.
Yeah, how small. Yeah, it's how I think. I may no longer be a get, but I'm still a Garou, and I'm still Maroon.
Just one word of advice, and I don't mean this in a nasty way. Maybe tone down on the get speak around them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Felix was telling me the same thing yesterday, and I'm only going through it today because, well, it's kind of the subject. Part of the subject.
He'll smile. I know that. I know. Just a tip of advice about people. You may see it as one way, but they'll see it as another way. And I know you're in a rune, but the smarter rune always thinks of his surroundings on the battlefield, from what I remember hearing teaching about. Know your people, and they'll follow you to the ends of the earth.
And he'll just nod.
That's my advice, lad. And once you figure out that, I think you'll be ready for fostering then.
Yeah. In Hellsmall, that's what I'm training for, and that's why I try to talk to people as much as I can. If I'm going to foster, I need not only to be stronger, but not only stronger physically, but my bond with the people also needs to be stronger.
You're not. Good lad. Remember, fostering carries responsibilities. You're an adult when you reach that stage. People look to you as an example. They may not look to you in the same light as an Aedan or an Athro, but the Clates still look to you as that next step. And the example you give can determine a Cub's rise or a Clate's rise and how they influence. So remember, every action you have carries weight. Ripples are everything.
And come on. Yeah. I plan to actually challenge for foster, and well, I also want to wait till William is back to his old self. He is both of my of my auspice and of my tribe. But if I challenge him now, what the challenge he will give me will not be a wise one.
Nod. You'll nod. No. Challenge when you're ready. That's my advice. When you feel don't rush a challenge. Don't rush anything. You take your time. That's my only advice on that.
And he'll nod.
And a word to an advice. You're hanging around the Striders a lot, but yet you're saying these things about William White. Just be careful. I know the alpha of that pack is very good friends with him. So just be careful what you say, because as much as people want to help, people like to deny everything as well and pretend like everything's fine. So just be careful, lad. I don't want you seeing you getting smacked down for saying the right things.
And he'll
That's
nod.
my job. That's my job. He'll smirk.
Yeah, he'll nod. And yeah, he's kind of smiling. Thank you.
No, you did good. Go talk to Tlate. I'll mention it to Eric. We'll see what we can do about progressing it.
Very well, my Raya. And with that, he'll
Just
like
nod.
nod and taking a few steps back before turning around and heading to see Alate.
And Aedan will get on his phone, send one text to Dallas, no, not to Dallas, to a number that Dallas gave him, and another one to Eric.
And with that, we can end our scene. Thank you, player, for playing, and thank you, watchers, for watching. Good night.